Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself and create the life that you truly want to live. This is today's tarot. It's for all signs and it's for Sunday the 19th of January 2025. I hope you're doing well. Got 3 cards out. Let's have a look what they are. Coming of age. We're growing up about something, finally figuring something out, maturing, taking a new mature outlook on something, leaving behind what's no longer you, some like immature way of looking at something, and beneath the surface, emotions beneath the surface. Now, sometimes it's our emotional selves that keep us in an immature outlook on something. Immaturity being like not taking control of something ourselves, not feeling like we've got the power in something. It could have something to do with self-discipline, this, you know. It just feels like sometimes an immature way of dealing with life is always going for the easy option instead of holding ourselves to task, doing harder things in order to get ahead. You know, like when you see those videos of a small child and the mum puts like some lollies or something in front of the child and says, don't eat those until I come back. Or, you know, if you don't have that, you can have 2 when I come back. And it takes a lot of self-discipline, right, to stop yourself from going for the comfort or the easy thing and do what's harder, but it's better for you in the long term. We see that, don't we? You know, there's all kinds of junk food everywhere. Like, it's almost all junk food now, right? But, you know, a mature person wouldn't eat that stuff. But it comes from an immature place, like, oh, I'm going to eat that stuff. You know, not taking responsibility in that kind of a way. Very tempting. Synchronicity. So there's meaningful coincidences. Yeah, and you know, marketing will try and get us to be immature as well. Try to pander to that ease and that comfort and all of those kind of things. Just eat it and just do that thing. You know, prudence. Be careful. Don't be lured by the siren song. Okay, let's get some tarot out. Tarot, what have we got, guys? What's going on today? Okay, we're starting out with the devil, which is the temptation. It is tempting to do the wrong thing for ourselves, for sure. 4 of Pentacles, there's a need to hold our energy back, stop ourselves from doing something. We've got the 3 of Cups and the 8 of Cups, having to leave behind friends, but it's not leaving behind friends. It's just like saying, oh, you guys are all going to do that. I'm opting out of this one. I'm not going along with you there. So it's got a bit of an element here of peer pressure. Or they might not even be pressuring you, but you might just decide, my friends are doing this, but I'm not going to do it because it's not going to be good for me. It feels like it's tied in with this coming of age thing, the maturity thing that I was talking about before. The Wheel of Fortune, end of a chapter, start of a new chapter. It's very powerful, you know, when we decide, I'm going to have a different life and I'm not going to waste my energy anymore on things that aren't getting me ahead. And so I'm not going to, you could say, perhaps I'm not going to spend my money on, you know, getting that treat of a coffee and a croissant every day out. I'm going to make my coffee at home and, you know, just things like that. Take a mature approach going, I'm not just going to, you know, treat myself every single day for the sake of it. To, you see, that emotions beneath the surface, that's what keeps us in that childish kind of a way. There's emotions beneath the surface. So there's something, some kind of emotion perhaps our inner child has got that says, you know, I deserve a treat. I deserve that treat. And we need to heal that inner child instead of caving into that and just treating ourselves with things that aren't really a treat, things that take away from us. So the devil, we've got those temptations all around us today. Real tempting because you think it's going to make you happy, right? I find it bizarre. I follow a lot of, you know, I'm really into health and fitness. And I follow a lot of YouTube channels that talk on health and fitness and especially diet stuff. I'm interested in all of that and the science around it. And something that they say, the American YouTubers, They say often it's a fun food, it's fun eating here or there. And I don't get it. It's not fun. Like there's a lot of fun things to do, but eating one particular kind of food isn't it. Like it's not fun for me. I don't get it. I really don't get that. Why? There's nothing fun about it. Eat this food. It's full of poison. It's fun. It's not fun. What's fun about that food? I don't get it. So tempting things that you think they're making you happy and they're not. Tell us more about this devil energy, the fool. Yeah. Well, it's literally being a fool. It's doing something and not thinking of the consequences. So be careful. Be careful. Be a bit more like a good parent to yourself today rather than a foolish child. What's behind this? Because you're going to get tempted today for sure. Or perhaps the usual temptations, you're going to wake up to it and go, what have I been doing? I remember when I was a kid, I thought when I was going to be adult, I was just going to eat lollies all the time. I was just going to let myself, because my parents wouldn't let me. They'd only let me like eat that kind of thing every now and then. And they're like, oh yeah, for sure, when I'm an adult, I'm just going to let myself eat those things all the time. And I didn't, of course, because you do that and then you feel like crap. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to feel like that. I want to feel good. And so I eat good food, real food. What's behind it? Stripping illusions. Yeah. And we can make excuses for it as well. It's like, no, it actually does make me happy. It is actually fun, that food, Claire. Fun? Like, there's a lot of things that are a lot of fun, and I'll laugh out loud. Food has never made me laugh out loud. It's just not fun. It's not fun. Anyway, Four of Pentacles. So hold your energy back. There's a need to stop yourself here. Stop yourself from doing something. Hold your energy back. Temperance, temper the emotions that are behind it. And the 10 of emotions, make yourself truly happy, the happily ever after, long-term happiness, true happiness. 10 of emotions is the heart being fulfilled. Yeah, those fleeting little things, they don't make you truly happy. It's not fulfilling you at all. In fact, it's the opposite. That's why the Sun and the Fool have come out, because it's really not, it doesn't make you happy. It makes you feel terrible, making those choices. There's feminine energy behind this. Nice. Well, feminine energy is about being open and receptive. And also about tending to your emotions as well in a way that really makes you feel better. So we've got emotions that are behind things, right? So say you've got anxiety, you've got general anxiety all the time, and so you're using food, like junk food or alcohol perhaps, or drugs to numb out to that. And often, if we decide, I'm going to stop using that thing, that emotion is still going to be there that we've been using it for, right? So we just switch it out for something else. So if it's anxiety, you could switch it out for a healthier way of coping with that anxiety, which could be fitness. It could be meditation, it could be fitness, it could be going for a walk. That's going to be a healthy way of doing it. But that emotion is still going to be there, so we can't just go cold turkey. That's why people say, you just switch it out for another addiction. But there's addictions and there's addictions, There's healthier ones that we can have. That's why we heal our emotions, right, as much as we can. But there's some things that life is stressful. There's going to be stress there, and so we need a healthy way of dealing with that stress, right? 3 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. So this is you saying no to friends. Or not saying no to them, just not going along with it, not doing what they're doing. Not following suit. 2 of Materials, weigh up your options instead. Yeah, it feels like you might be making a decision not to invest your time in things or money or I don't know, anything in things that aren't serving you anymore. The struggle. Yeah, and it could be a struggle, especially not going along with your friends as well, because we want to be part of something. We want love too, right? So we want to be loved and accepted and part of something. It's that peer pressure kind of thing, but we're just putting it on ourselves. It's not other people saying, oh, come on, do this, although they might be doing that today. It's more about ourselves going, but I want to be part of them. I want to be doing the same thing as them. I want to be loved by them. Excuse me, and accepted by them. But Wheel of Fortune, end of a chapter. Start of a new chapter. Things are changing. Fate is calling. What's this? 9 of Materials. Single independent. Go your own way. Do your own thing. Be single and independent. Take control of your own life. Do your own thing. You don't have to go along with other people. You don't have to go along with what you used to do before as well. You don't have to go along with your old self. You don't need to continue doing what you used to do. You do anything. Totally up to you. There's discernment behind that, so choose wisely. Make better decisions for yourself today, and think about the decisions, the same decisions you've been making over and over and over again, like a habit. So much so you're probably not even realizing that you're choosing it. Think about those things. Is this something that I really want to do, or have I just got into the pattern of doing it? And is it actually detrimental for me and leading me down the wrong path instead of, taking away from the path that I want to be on? Well, what about romance? Sometimes it's about romance. Sometimes it's we're thinking and investing in romance all the time, trying to find that one kind of thing, and it's a total waste of time. We need to be focused on something that improves our life. I hate to say it, but it can be a big waste of time. And I think, if we are improving our lives, then perhaps somebody also improving their lives are just going to show up naturally while we're doing that. Tell us about love today, please. What could be in the energies for our singles? Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Think of new possibilities for your life as a whole, not just romance. Breathe through the tension. Is it tense? Is your love life tense at the moment? Or is the loneliness or singledom tense at the moment? Caution and effort. Be careful of putting effort into something. Or it could be about your love life completely. Caution of putting effort into your love life at the moment. Yeah. Focus on ourselves, and love could come along. I think there does need to be an element of investment, but not too much. Self-love and never enough. So if you've been never enough, so the people that are showing up is never good enough for you and all of that kind of thing, just take a look at the self-love angle there. I mean, you might be feeling that about yourself really and projecting it onto other people. You're feeling like you're not enough. Well, make yourself be enough. I mean, love yourself. Do it for yourself first before you do it for anyone else. What else in the energies today? What else? Okay. We've got a dagger, fear, tense situations. We've got a throne, a position of authority. We have a candle. You will be shown the way. Guides will always guide you. The basket. A basket. Recognition, reward for merit. We've got a staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. Boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. And a dark woman. I don't know. Dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Well, think of a yes or no answer question. I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for our answer. It's just a bit of fun. This is a general reading, not a personal one. If you do want a personal reading, get one. They're available from my website, behealing.com. Anything from a one-question reading right up to a soul contract reading, life purpose reading. Find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. Well, how best to deal with these energies today? Female version of the Emperor says, take charge of your life now. The Ten of Cups. To make your heart truly happy, you're happily ever after. We have to invest in that. It doesn't just happen to us while we are being complacent with our lives and making the wrong choices for ourselves. Get on it, says the Emperor. Get on it. You're in charge of that. You're the only one that's been here for you your whole life, from the day you were born until right now. You're the only one. It's your job. It's your job to take care of yourself. It's your job to create the life that you truly want. Get on it. Think of yes or no answer question now. Your answer is no, says the Ruby. There you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a comment as well. I do love hearing from you, and consider clicking that join button down there to be a part of my membership. You'll get invited along to the members only lives, which I tried to do one today just before I did this, but it was impossible because the internet was too slow, and that happens sometimes. But I try and get one of those done each day, so I'd love to have you as part of that. You'll get a reading in there if you join. Well, have the best day ever. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.